Hello, my name is Michael Gnesin and I'm a sales engineer at Actian Corporation. Today we're going to look at how Actian Avalanche Cloud Data Warehouse powers risk management for a large financial institution. I will first describe the changes we made to the architecture before going into the live system and showing Actian connected to Power BI and ingesting real-time data using NiFi and Kafka streaming. Currently, risk and sensitivity data is maintained by Microsoft SSAS, which is SQL Server Analysis Services database. The SSAS cube requires a lot of maintenance. It requires dedicated hardware and software. It needs specialized skill sets to build dimensional queries to populate the cube, and every possible combination of parameters needs to be pre-computed. The cube cannot store more than 40 days of this data. Also, the cube reached the limit on the number of supported attributes and calculations. What this means is that business gets access to one consecutive week of data and needs to resort to using end-of-week data and end-of-month data for a maximum of 40 days. The whole cube needs to be recomputed when business needs a period of data that is not in the cube. This solution is not flexible and not scalable. Business needs to be able to load more than 200 days of data and be able to do arbitrary calculations. So we went ahead and used Avalanche instead of the SQL Server and SSAS cube. Avalanche is a very performant and cost-effective service that provides analytical capability to business in this case. New solution has unlimited capacity to scale both amount of data and the number of calculations. Now, front-end tools used by business can connect directly to Avalanche service. This solution provides stage approach for cloud migration since users can still connect to the cube in rollup mode and are able to use tools like Power BI to connect directly to Avalanche service. Rollup means that dimensions data is loaded into the cube and all fact data is retrieved from Avalanche database. In production, we loaded 50 days of risk data, which is 250 billion rows, and the processing time was impressive. Avalanche Data Warehouse can be scaled further. At the bank, this solution was powered by 64 Avalanche unit cluster. For this demo, the data is scaled down to 5 billion rows and 4 Avalanche unit cluster on Azure is used. The demo consists of Avalanche database and Power BI connecting directly to it, and streaming is demonstrated by using NiFi workflow that gets data from Kafka streaming. So let's look at the live system running in Azure. This is the summary page of the Power BI application connecting to Avalanche instance that is also running in Azure. Summary page shows the number of days, number of rows, size of position, and market data set. We'll be doing analysis in 50 days and 5 billion rows of data. The hierarchy contains organization's hierarchy from book, which is an individual portfolio, to the top level. Measures are calculated and aggregated for every level in the hierarchy. Those measures can be valuations, P&L, or GRICS, which are sensitivity measures to changes in the market or market variance. Let's go ahead and select different set of filters to check the response time. Again, this data is coming directly from Avalanche. Hierarchy with trend allows traders to see the changes in market risk measures for a period of days. Again, we can go ahead and select different date ranges and the view will be adjusted pretty quickly. The asset class allows us additional set of filters, including the asset class. MDS tab shows the analysis of the market data set, and we also can do analysis by position. Again, the data comes back directly from Avalanche and there is no cube involved. And this is how the system runs by retrieving data directly from Avalanche. Now let's take a look at how Avalanche makes accessing real-time data possible. We will stream data into Avalanche while running reports. Let's look at Power BI and check a few dates available for analysis. We'll select July 18, 19, and 20. In the report, data for July 18 and July 19 shows up, but July 20 is not available. Now let's start the streaming. This command starts streaming. So we now have data in Kafka, and we will look at this data in NiFi workflow. If we refresh this workflow, we can see the data now coming through the pipe, and after a short while, it will show up in Avalanche. Let's stop the recording for a few minutes. And we're back now looking at Power BI. And if we go and select the same range of dates as before, we'll now have data for the 20s showing up. We just saw our data warehouse running analysis while ingesting streaming data. This is how Avalanche Operational Data Warehouse allows users to analyze real-time data. To recap, we saw how Avalanche powers risk analysis on an enterprise scale by providing immediate access to multiple close-of business days and allowing real-time updates to data while running reports. Avalanche has unlimited capacity to scale, both in data volume and the number of calculations. I encourage you to try Avalanche for free with your own data by visiting our website at www.actian.com/Avalanche. And I thank you for your time.